guys, welcome back again to another video you were not expecting. Were you expecting? So guys, today we're talking about documents that is required to study in Turkey. Yeah, document required to study in Turkey. The first one is, I've made a video earlier about step by step how to apply to study in Turkey. Make sure to go and watch the video. I've talked to you in that video. I mentioned the website where you can get school, because you know Turkey is actually a language country. They speak Turkish, they speak English, they speak German, they speak this thing, and they have so many different language of instruction depending on the one you want. So the first document that you need to study in Turkey is your application form. And before you get the application form, of course, you have to choose a university, you have to choose a language. So make sure to go and watch that video. I'll put in the link in my description box. I just titled it Turkey, so just click Turkey playlist. So any video regarding Turkey that you want to see, just click it and you will actually see the video. So when you see it, you see how to choose your university, the link to follow, how to filter, go for masters, go for tuition fee, anything that you want. You share in that video before you come and watch this one. Okay, so the first one on my list is application form. So once you've seen a university medium of instruction, you're okay with the tuition fee and everything, is your application form. You fill the application form, you go to the university website, you fill the application form and every that thing like that, you know. Then the next one, just basic thing. So the next one on my list is your WAEC results, your A levels WAEC results, NECO, WAEC, NECO, NAPTEP, anything, school living certificate. So they accept up to 2 sittings, and they will accept combined results. Yes, they do accept combined results, but then it might be restricted depending on the course you're going for, depending on this thing. But you can use 2 sittings, you can use 1 sitting, you can use NECO, you can use NAPTEP, you can use anyone. So the next one, this is your transcript. So whether you are going for, if you're going for BSc, for masters, you need your BSc transcript. If you're going for PhD, you need the deal now. You need your transcript. The another one that you need is language proficiency. Yeah, Turkey is actually a language country, but for their university, for you to study in English medium, somehow you have to be able to demonstrate to them that you understand and can speak English. So there are some universities that will expect you to write TOEFL exam, IELTS, or they have their own university English exam. So in that view, depending on the university, depending on the course, they can tell you to write TOEFL, they can tell you to write IELTS, they can tell you to write their English exam. They can just put it as option, so you can choose anyone for you. So for that university exam, they will have their own CBT. They'll just to know that you can understand English, you can hear English or anything. And another way for this English proficiency is you can actually use your document. For example, your WAEC results, if you have like maybe a B or a C or anything, you can use it as this thing that you actually understand English. And you can use your medium of instruction. If you already have your BSc, if you already have your masters, that you already have this, you can use anything to demonstrate. That's why I said depending on the university, depending on the course, depending on your negotiation. Aside that, they can decide to arrange like an interview with you. You feel like okay, you understand, they can decide to arrange like an interview with you to actually converse with you and hear the way you speak. Maybe you can hear word, maybe you cannot hear word. So the next document that you need is your motivation letter. It's very important. Why you want to study the course, why you chose Turkey, what's your career plan, what's your plan after graduation, you know, all those passports, but you need the motivation letter. The next one, this is application fee. 98% of Turkey university actually requires application fee, and this application fee is not refundable. So before you choose a university in Turkey, make sure that you are sure that this is the course you want to go for, you can afford the tuition fee. And that's why I made a video about step by step how to apply to study in Turkey, things you need, all the documents requirements, you know, all these things. So application fee can actually range from $20 to 20 to $100. You know, they pass like that, 20 to 100 years, and mind you, it is non-refundable. So you have to be sure that this is what you want. So another one that you need is bank statement. Some schools will actually request you to send your bank statement to be sure that you can cater yourself during the duration. So you can use your parents' bank statement, you can use your sponsor, you can use an employer, you can use your anything. So how much is requested to be in your bank statement? The bank statement that you need is actually 6 months. Even with the visa application, it's always 6 months, and they just need in and flow. I think the minimum should be 2 million, 3 million, but then everything all depends to your tuition fee, right? It could be 3 million upwards, right? But then depending on your tuition fee, the amount you're paying and everything, so that the amount you're paying depends. But I think minimum should be 3 million upwards, 6 months, right? The next on my list is if you're going for masters or this thing, you actually need your bachelor's or your, if you're going for masters, right, you can either use your bachelor's or your diploma to enter. So if you're going for either, am I confusing? If you're going for either masters or PhD, you should not have less than 2.2. So either use your diploma, either use your PSC, either you use your masters to enter school. Anyone shall don't have less than at least 2.2. But like I said, you can negotiate with some of these universities, especially if you have work experience in relevant field. I have a video on that. I have a playlist for third class / HND / diploma, things on how to actually boost your point for all of that thing. So the next on my list is CV. This one is for graduates. If you're going for your masters, you actually need your CV, especially if you actually have study gap. You have to explain what you've been doing and everything. So another thing that you need is your reference letter. This reference letter, you need academic reference letter from your school and of course from work, wherever you have been doing. 2 reference letter. So the next one on this is graduate exam. So if you're going for masters or anything, they can require you to write GRE or GMAT, depending on the course you're going for, depending on the school, depending on this thing and everything. So another one that you need is written exams, like I have explained, depending on the school. But most times these exams that you actually write out, these competitive schools, like all these, they are government schools, they are very, very competitive. So sometimes they just use exam to actually filter you, and sometimes it's all these competitive courses. So that's why I said you should watch that video. I made mention about a website where you can go to filter the search. There are some that they don't request for exam, there are some that request for exam, depending on the course, depending on this thing, interview. So some, they can write entrance exam in their website, but in reality they can actually conduct interview for you. Anyone shall. So the next one, written exams or interview. So the next one is data page of your international passport. Of course, and make sure that your passport is valid for at least 3 months. But I feel like 3 months is too small. If your passport will expire soon, it's better to actually renew, because you're just going to Turkey for the first time. So if it expires, you now start looking for High Commission of Nigeria or this thing, you are stressing yourself. It's better to collect it before you go. And you should have a lot of pages, of course. So another thing that you need is your secondary school testimonial. Do you still have it? Yeah. This will be the first country I will say that they need secondary school testimonial. But you need it, So another thing that you need is your HND or diploma. I've mentioned it. So they actually accept HND or diploma for masters or for PSC, but you need at least 2. So next on my list is master's diploma, whether you have PhD, HND diploma. The other thing that you actually need is your medical results. Some schools actually ask for medical report to show you are fit. Depending on the course, depending on university, they can tell you to do HIV, hepatitis, X-ray. I know X-ray will be there, especially if you are coming from this thing. They can tell you to do drug tests, they can tell you to do fitness tests, medical, general wellness. Then the last but not the least that will cap everything else is legalization and authentication. I already made a video about legalization and authentication. Just click Turkey playlist, you see the video. This one applies to all countries when you want to do legalization and authentication in Nigeria. So some of these schools, they'll actually give you admission without legalization and authentication, but then when you are going for your visa, you need to legalize and authenticate your document. So what are the documents that you are legalizing and authenticating? This document that you are legalizing and authentication are your educational documents. Man, authenticate the passport you. Nothing must happen to your passport you. Is there your educational document? So just watch the video. I made mention of documents that you can authenticate and legalize. So after doing all that, before you now proceed to the embassy. So guys, these are the documents that you actually need to apply for studying Turkey. But then some schools can require for extra documents, maybe to boost your point or anything. But generally, this is all the document that is needed to apply for it. So guys, thank you so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and bye. See you soon. 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 See you soon.